Tower of Babel is made up of 4 different rhythms. A slow Turkish 5, a fast Turkish 5, Semai, which is a 10-8, and Baladi. So you have 2 different kinds of 5s. A 5-8, a 5-4, a 10-8, which is the Semai, and the Baladi, which is a 4-4. And this is how each of the rhythms goes. The slow 5. Doom, ka tek, ka, doom, 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 doom, ka tek, ka, doom. The thing to pay attention to here is that when you hear the second doom, once you've got the sequence going, that second doom is actually count 1 of the next slow 5. So be very careful in your counting so that you don't lose your place. The next 5 is called a fast 5, and it's used with a combination of a set of 2 and a set of 3. Counted 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You're accenting on the ones. And here's the pattern. Doom ka tek ka, doom ka tek ka, doom ka tek ka, doom ka tek ka, doom ka tek ka. The Semai is a 10-8 pattern, and it goes like this. Doom teka tek ka tek, tek teka tek ka doom, doom, tek teka tek ka, doom teka tek ka tek, tek teka tek ka doom, doom, tek teka tek ka. You would count it like this: 1 and a 2 and 3. 4 and a 5 and 6, 7, 8 and a 9 and 10 and 1 and a 2 and 3, 4 and a 5 and 6, 7, 8 and a 9 and 10 and. This pattern here it's real easy for this pattern to be played too fast if everyone else is playing too fast. So you have to be very careful, because you don't want to drive yourself crazy, because if the groove is too fast, you're going to end up smashing into a wall with the Semai, because there's so much to this pattern. The last pattern is called Baladi. It's the first pattern I ever learned how to play. It goes doom doom tek ka tek doom, tekka tek, tekka doom, doom, tekka tek, doom, tekka tek, doom, doom, tekka tek, doom, tekka tek, tekka doom, doom, tekka tek, doom, tekka tek. Now, in order to play this whole piece, you start with the slow 5 and establish the tempo, establish the groove. And you want that to be nice and relaxed. You want there to be a lot of breath. Doom, ka tek, ka tek, ka doom, doom, ka tek, ka tek, ka doom, doom, ka tek, ka doom, doom, ka tek, ka. Because then when you add the fast 5, it's going to take 2 fast 5s to equal 1 slow 5. Because the fast 5, doom ka tek ka, doom ka tek ka, doom ka tek ka, doom ka tek ka, it takes 2 of those in order for you to come back to count 1 with both patterns. Now when you add the samai, well, it takes 4 fast 5s to equal 1 samai, and it takes 2 slow 5s to equal 1 samai. The real entertaining part comes when you then add the ballady, which is the pattern that's designed to create the tension in this piece. And it takes 20 counts before you come back to 1, where all 4 patterns come back to count 1. You have to wait the full 20, and then you're back at count 1 again. And the trick here is that if you're playing this as a cycle, you want to be able to end the piece where everyone comes back together on count 1. It's a real fun piece to work out, and you have to practice it. This is not something that you can just zing, zang, zoom, you're done. You have to work it out with a group of people. But when you put 4 people together and they're all comfortable with their parts, this piece just sings. And then you can create really fun variations where each person at a signal shifts to one of the other patterns. And then depending upon what kind of instrument you're playing, the difference in tonal quality or texture of the sound, it can create this beautiful cycle as it keeps moving around and as players keep moving their parts around. It's very fun.